Hi, my name is Danny Fleming of MA Properties. This is the advanced selling strategies on staging a home. So, welcome. So let's get going. What do we mean by advanced selling strategies, and why is staging one of those? Well, there are 5 key components that are the building blocks to maximizing your sales price when you sell a home. Number 1 is smart decisions. 2 is preparation. 3 is staging, and that's what this session is on. 4 is marketing, and 5 is excellence through teamwork. And again, as I said, this is on staging. The others, so you might wonder what those other key components involve. So I'll show you the agenda of what we have for those other components, and you can find the video recordings of those in our Sellers Masterclass video library on our website. But when you're talking smart decisions, we cover the market updates and predictions, market analysis. How important is the market analysis? Huge. Seasonality, what's involved there? Timing a buy and a sell. Pricing strategy and waiting for offers, and is your home a tear down? Preparation, and again, another video of that is on our website. Why is it important? What are the high return on investment cosmetic projects that you can do? We'll show you a few before and afters. We'll show you case studies where you can see some of these things happening. We'll talk about the project management that we offer, and we'll talk about the financing that we offer. And today's is on staging. Why? Who? What? And we'll do some case studies. Does that sound vague enough? Well, you're here, so that's okay. Then marketing, the 4th component is, does marketing matter in some markets? We'll go over the listing dashboard that we have, which is our method of communicating, or our sellers can see what's happening with their home when it's on the market and prior and things. What are the key components of marketing? We go over the video, website, photographs, targeted email campaigns, social media ad campaigns, 3D tours, floor plans. Why are they all important? They are really important. We'll cover pocket listings. What do we mean by that? And the importance of MLS. And excellence through teamwork. What do we mean? Why is it important? And we'll go over who some of the specialists are in each area, and we'll go over some feedback. But now, let's get on to today's on staging. So, it's really, staging. Why do we do it? Why is it important? Well, it's really important to wow the buyers when they walk in the door. The visceral feel a buyer has when they walk in the door is so important to getting the highest price for a home. It's huge. Having them walk in the door and look around, wow, I want to buy this home. I can imagine myself living in this home. You're done. That's the more you can get that reaction, the better off you are. So let's go into it a little bit more. Again, the why, who, what, before and afters, case studies. So let's do some statistics first. So 83, and this is from the National Association of Realtors, 83% of buyers' agents said a staged home helped buyers visualize the property as a future home. They can imagine themselves living in the home. Huge. 25%, again from NAR, National Association of Realtors, 25% of buyers' agents said potential buyers increased their offer between 1 and 5% on a staged home. 1 and 5%. That means dollars. Can I do the math on the fly? Probably not. A can't do the math on the fly. Sorry. Grab a calculator and work on, let's say your home's $1 million home and 5%, oh, okay, that's $50,000. They might pay $50,000 more for your home on a $1 million home if it's staged. Okay, I did do the math on the fly. And certified professional home stagers said 85% of homes surveyed were sold for 6 to 25% more than homes that were not staged. So that's they're thinking more than NAR, but that's it's huge. Staging is so important. It creates an emotional response from the buyer, which is critical to getting the highest price. It's so important, as I said before, to have the buyers walk in the door and think, oh, wow, I love this home. And that happens through staging and the condition of the home. But the staging, that's that visceral feel. Other agents charge for the service, or the seller pays the staging company directly. It's included as part of our services for our sellers. We include it as part of our services. So how do we do that? It's performed by our in-house professional staging team. We have staging professionals that work, we have part-time professional stagers. We have our own moving truck. And we use a regular moving company that have been working with us for, they've been working with us for probably the last 5 or 6 years. And prior to that, we had another moving company working with us for about 6 years. So we use the same people all the time because they're reliable and they don't mess around and there's no chit chat. They just get in and get the job done. What do we stage with? Well, we have about 25 households worth, 25 houses worth of furniture in our warehouse. We have different styles of furniture to meet the needs of each home. And the staging furniture and accessories, it's based on a particular need. For instance, if you're still living in your home, we won't ask you to move out all of your furniture. We'll just come in with what you need for your home. If the home's a vacant home, we come in with a house full of furniture. We don't just do 3 rooms because every room's important. We will stage the whole home. Our professional staging team will come up with a plan for your home and they'll send it to you for your review. They use appropriate furniture for occupied or vacant homes, as I mentioned before. It's our own truck and movers on a scheduled day. Now, if you see this truck driving around, selling, and this truck isn't staging your home, that's a bad move. It's catchy, isn't it? Anyway, so our truck and the movers come on a scheduled day that works for you as well as works for when we come on the market. And then people often have questions of how long is your furniture in our home, or how long are these accessories in our home? We typically leave it in the home until purchase and sale is signed. Sometimes that's as quick as we'll come in and stage on a Friday. The home comes on the market on a Thursday. We review offers on a Tuesday, and then purchase and sale is on a Friday. So it might be in your home for maybe 2 weeks. If purchase and sale or there's an inspection, it may be a little longer than that. But we try and destage as soon as purchase and sale is signed and get you living back to your normal life again. There's no charge for this service. We do not charge for the furniture or the service or anything. We do this because it's so important, and you will get a higher price for your home if your home is staged than what you would otherwise. It's huge. Here's some examples. This is just when the painters were in there. This is once the painting was finished, and this is the staged home. Again, it just feels like you just can imagine living life there. Here's another. This is again when the painters were there. This is after the painters were finished, and the staged family room. Before, we just did some touch-ups with paint. I don't even know why I've got that photo there, but we just did some touch-ups there. But this is the staged home. Feels a lot more inviting than a vacant or empty house. And that's something as well. Some agents offer virtual staging. Virtual staging is the agent taking the cheaper way out, and it doesn't help increase the sale price of the home, because virtual staging is where they've sent an empty room photo to a company that digitally put furniture in the room. And they'll put that on MLS to advertise, to say this is what the home could look like. But the key thing is when a buyer walks in the door. When the buyer walks in the door and there's no furniture in the place and it looks cold and sterile and not very exciting, you've lost the buyer. You got them in the door, but you lost them. Having the furniture physically present in the home is absolutely huge in getting that visceral feel for the home. So we never virtual stage. Don't get an agent that virtually stages. So here's the before, here's the after, and here's the staged home. That feels so much more inviting than just an empty room. Here's a home that had been on the market for about 2 years not selling, with other agents as a for sale by owner as well, and different agents. And it had a very complicated floor plan. And the buyers walked in the door and couldn't really understand how they'd use how they use this home. It didn't make sense to them. Because, for instance, this room at the very back of here, that's the front living room. And then you can see a chandelier. This was the dining room, this place in the middle. And, well, what's this room for? That really confused the buyers when they came in. Well, we came in and we staged it with the living room over there. You can't see it because it's behind the dining room table and things. And we made this the pre and post dinner drinks room with a bar with a thing there where people could imagine they could just sit there with a drink before dinner. We had competing offers on the home with having furniture in the home, explaining to the buyers how they could use the home. Here's, again, a vacant room. And this is a living room. How is the buyer going to get a visceral feel walking into this room? They're not. It's just not going to appeal as well. And this was a gut renovation home, and it still felt pretty cold and not very interesting. But look at with furniture in the room. It brings a whole new element to how it's done. It brings a whole new element to it. So now I wanted to show you where you can find some case studies. So here is our website. If you scroll down, that's our team having lots of fun getting group photos. But anyway, you can go down in the video library. You can, I'll take you to there in a sec. But this case studies page has a case study that includes preparation and the staging component. If you just want to see the staging component, you click on the video library, and then we go to staging services and case studies in there. Now, we have more of these. We do need to get more in here. But for instance, here's, here's where we go. Oh, you don't need to hear me talking again. Let me get on to a bit further in there. Okay, here's the truck arriving.
When we sell a home, if it's vacant, it will never sell for as much money as it would if it had furniture and a warm and lovely feeling in the home. Our staging manager comes in prior to staging the home and comes up with a plan. We send that off to the sellers, and then when it's the day of staging, we pull all the furniture.
So you get the idea. I'm sure you get the idea of how this works. But let me get us back to... Oh, no, I messed that up. Hang on. We're still going. I need to stop it. I didn't stop it, did I? So if you want to see what that looks like when you don't know the tech so much, there we go. So now let me go back to the presentation. We were nearly finished anyway. If you want more information, you can find it. I can giggle about this later. We're on the last slide, so I won't redo this. You just have to make do with the bloopers. More information on our website is the Selling Essentials video series. There's over 100 videos on all sorts of topics related to selling. Sellers Masterclass video series, a whole lot there. The full case studies I talked to you about, the staging case studies that I showed you, all on our website at maproperties.com, or you can email me or call the office on 844-962-7767. And on that note, thank you. Oh, wait till I tell my husband how I messed up his tech. But that's okay. Bye.